What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you the games that got me to 4 steps in Royal Champion using Hog Eq. Alright, in this first game here, I've got Hogrider in my starting hand, so I just go for this at the bridge to try to figure out what he's playing. And he goes for the tornado, so this could be a lot of things. So I just go for my knight in the back to cycle to my Evo. So I'm just waiting to see what he wants to play, and he goes for the E-Giant in the back. So I go for skeletons to cycle, and then I just go for a firecracker at the bridge to get some chip damage on the tower. And I also go for an Ice Spirit, but he arrowed it, so now I kind of know what he's playing. I go for a Tesla. I'm not sure what his other spell would be, because he had the NATO and the arrows, and he also has a lightning, so that's unfortunate. I just have to go for the knight and log here. But now that I know he has the lightning and the arrows, I can kind of work around that. It's not an easy matchup. So I just go for Hog again because he doesn't have Tornado in cycle. And he has a skeleton army, so I Earthquake that as soon as I can. But he cycles back to a Tornado, unfortunately. So since he has the arrows and the lightning, I have to play my Teslas in the anti-lightning position and try to cycle multiple firecrackers on defense. So here I'm just waiting, building up my elixir, and I'm just going to play my skeletons in the back at 10. And he also goes for an E-Giant in the back, so I go for an Evo Knight and a Hog, because he doesn't have Skeleton Army or Tornado in cycle, but he goes for the Dark Prince on that, and since my Evo Knight's tanking, my Hogrider gets a lot of damage, which is really nice. So then I go for my Tesla in the anti-lightning position, so he can't lightning it. And then I log the E-Giant, and the Dark Prince jumps over the log, so I have to counter that with an Ice Spirit. And then he spams an Archer Queen at the bridge, so I have to play my Knight, and then go for Evo Larry's on top of that Archer Queen. And the Archer Queen may get a few hits, but there's not much I can do about it, so I just let it get 2 hits here. And I'd rather build up my elixir and go for a push. He goes for a Tesla in a pretty bad position, so I just EQ it, and there was also a horrible skeleton army. So I just go for a Hogrider here. And I know he's going to Tornado, so I have to try to cycle back to another Hogrider. He also goes for the E-Giant in the back there, so I go for Firecracker in the corner to cycle it first. So if he wants to arrow it, I can get back to a second one, and he does use the arrows here. So now I play some cycle cards. I play my Knight to block any Archer Queens that he might want to play, which he does, and I go for another Hog, and then I go for the Earthquake to try to catch a Skeleton Army or a Tesla, and he does go for that Tesla. But my Hog doesn't break through because of his Dark Prince and Archer Queen, but that's fine. We're still up in damage, so I just go for the Evo Knight on the Dark Prince and then Skeletons for the Archer Queen. And he goes for an E-Giant, so I set up another defense with the Tesla in the anti-lightning position. And then I go for a Hog and EQ to pressure while defending. He goes for a Lightning, but my Earthquake catches his Skeleton Army, so Hog gets 2 really big hits, and that puts it in log range, so that's GG for the first game. Alright, in the next game I've got both my Evos in cycle, so I'll just go for Skeletons first, and then I'll go for a Knight into this Goblin Giant. It's probably going to be Goblin Giant Sparky. I'm just going to Firecracker in the corner, and then go for a high Tesla, because he could have Lightning. He's got the Archer Queen as well. I'm not really sure what this is. Probably some kind of homemade deck. He's forced to pop the ability early, which is nice. He also has the Fisherman. Interesting. Just going to go for my Larry's. He's going to go aggressive here. I'm going to cycle back to a Firecracker. Ice Spirit on this Queen. He might be able to pop a new Queen ability. Yeah, I'm going to have to log that Queen back. Alright, we take no damage, which is pretty good. Since I already have both my evolutions, I might go for a split Evo play here. I'm going to go for the Evo Skellies, Evo Knight, and then Hogrider like this. He rages one side and EQs the other. Alright, I guess that was good because now I know both these spells, and he doesn't have much elixir to defend this Knight. So that Ice Spirit is going to allow it to get a lot more damage. Nice, that's a lot of Evo Knight damage. And I can just Firecracker Skeletons with this Bowler. I guess it's good that I know he has EQ, so now I know that I need to play my Teslas in the anti-EQ position. And the Firecracker will also take care of that Fisherman, so I'm just going to go in again because he doesn't have the Bowler. He has the Evo Barbs. I guess that wasn't a great play by me. I kind of forgot he had the Evo Barbs, but it's fine. I can just counter it with the Log and Firecracker. My Firecracker should be hard to kill in this matchup because of his spells being EQ and Log. He misses the EQ and the Tesla. I'm going to Ice Spirit to get the Spear Goblins off my tower. He has the Rage as well, but my Firecracker is still alive and getting so much value. I need to go for a Hogrider and pre-EQ on the Bowler. My Firecracker might get some splash on the tower. Nice, that should be 2 hits. I could make it 3 if I log it back, that's really good. And I can go for a new Firecracker. Ice Spirit for the Fisherman. And that's really good value. I'm going to split my Evo Larrys again. He's forced to use his spells to counter that. I'm going to EQ the Barbs. Yeah, he has to EQ on some Skeletons. And then I can Ice Spirit Knight on this Goblin Giant. I'll just Skeletons for the Barbs in the other lane. I have to log them as well because the Firecracker died, but it's fine because he still has more damage on the left. I'm going to Hogrider then Firecracker for the Bowler. He goes for the Evo Barbs, but we still get splash damage. I'm going to EQ so that my Firecracker can get even more damage. I'm going to have to Tesla low here because of those Barbs and Archers. If I went Tesla high, it would have died a lot quicker, so I'm going to have to take some Goblin Giant damage here, which is fine. We're still up in damage. He goes for the Prediction Bowler. Luckily we didn't go for the Hogrider, so I'll just go Firecracker low. And then Hog jump like this to avoid the Bowler, and Ice Spirit as well. Log also hits the Barbarians, which is nice. I'm going to Knight, and then Evo Larrys, and then Hog again to pressure while defending. And I need to go for a low Tesla. If I go for the high Tesla, it would just get shredded by the Evo Archers. I need an Ice Spirit to get those Spear Goblins off my tower, and the Goblin Giant's dead. He wasn't, yeah, he EQs late because we were pressuring while defending. I need a Skelly for the Archer. Alright, nice. Knight for this. The game's actually getting close now. I need to go for a Firecracker. I'm just going to take the free EQ on those Archers. I'm going to Hog as well to pressure while defending and then pre-log whatever he plays. Tesla in the anti-EQ position. I'm going to EQ as well because he EQ'd. I'm going to go for a new Firecracker to try kill this. I need to go for a Knight and log these Spear Goblins. And one more EQ should take the game. I think I need to go for a log as well, actually. Yeah, I just need to log the tower and that's GG. Pretty close game against not an easy matchup. He had a lot of Hog counters and the EQ for the Tesla, so pretty good win. Alright, in this next game, I've got Hog and Larry's in my starting hand, so I'll just go for that at the bridge. He goes for the E-Giant to back first play. Well played. I'm actually going to give him the well played here. I'm going to Firecracker on this Bomber and E-Giant. Wow, that's a lot of Hog damage. And this Firecracker is going to put in work. His Archer Queen goes in front as well. I'm going to Tesla, then Ice Spirit. Yeah, I make him pop the ability early. And then I'll go for the Skeletons. Wait, why does he have an Earthquake? If I just log this, I should be fine. Yeah, I won't take too much damage, but E-Giant Earthquake. Thanks for the matchup, Supercell, I guess. If he has a Tornado and a Building, this will be hard to win, but no, he has Elite Barbarians. Alright, I guess we're in mid-ladder. I'll go for an Ice Spirit and then a Knight. Really interesting matchup here. I'm going to go for a Hog as well. I need to figure out what this guy's playing. Mini P.E.K.K.A, what? And a Tornado, of course. I don't even know what this matchup is. Evo Bomber as well. Alright. I think this is winnable, actually. He may not be able to kill my Firecrackers if Earthquake is his only spell. Well, he has the Tornado as well, but he's not going to really be able to use the Tornado on offense. I'm just going to go for Ice Spirit at the bridge. I need to even out the back here. And then he just E-Giants the bridge. Well played. This should full counter though. I'm going to Skeletons on this Queen because he's not popping the ability. Alright, he pops it now. But Evo Knight will survive that. Ice Spirit. Alright, nice. Just gonna hog. Log if he plays like a mini P.E.K.K.A. It still gets no damage though. I'll just go Firecracker and then Skeletons. This should be an easy push to defend, but he naders my Firecracker in. That's fine. I can just log this back. And then go for the Evo Larrys. And I'm back to a Knight. So good defense, I'll just log this back as well. Alright, good defense. I'm gonna hog in front as well. He goes for the EQ on it, and then E-Bobs. Alright. But he misplaced the E-Bob, so we get a hit, that's nice. I'm gonna go for Ice Spirit first, and then Skeletons. And I can protect this Firecracker with the Evo Knight. And then go for a Hogrider as well. And we're in a good position, I'll just pre-EQ. And then I can log as well to kill that Evo Bomber. And kill the mini P.E.K.K.A, I think. Yeah, it's almost dead. I'll just go for a Tesla, Ice Spirit to kill this mini P.E.K.K.A. And then Knight on top. And even if he EQs, that's a dead E-Giant. Alright, this is looking like a good game. I could try cycle 2 EQs and 2 logs, but I don't want to risk it. He pops the ability. I guess that's good for me. He just naders my hog in. I need a pressure while defending. Alright, those E-Bobs are getting kited everywhere. He's forced to EQ on defense. I'm just going to EQ here. If that doesn't take it, I just need to cycle back to a log. Was that mirrored E-Bobs? Or did he get back to E-Bobs? I'm so confused. Alright, I just need to log the tower. That's a good game. Alright, we're up against this dude. I don't have any Evos in cycles, so I'll just go for Hogrider at the bridge. Figure out what he's playing. He's got the P.E.K.K.A. Alright, most likely going to be P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. I need to go for a Firecracker here. A Knight and an Ice Spirit as well. He's got the poison. Wow, P.E.K.K.A. That P.E.K.K.A buff, that a normal P.E.K.K.A would have not hit that Ice Spirit, but the Ice Spirit didn't even get to jump. It just slapped it. I need a log here as well, because it will probably somehow hit my tower. Wow. P.E.K.K.A is kind of broken. I need to go for a Knight on this E-Wiz, unfortunately. We're definitely down some elixir here, so I need to be careful. He goes for a Ghost at the back. Knight should deal quite a bit of damage to that Ghost. I can just counter it with Ice Spirit Skeletons. He doesn't support it, which is good. I'll just split my Skeletons on the Ghost. And then Tesla for the Battle Ram. I'll log it as well, just to reset the charge and keep my Tesla nice and healthy for the next push. And yeah, he does go P.E.K.K.A at the back, so keeping my Tesla alive here is going to be pretty good against this P.E.K.K.A. He does have the poison, so I don't really feel comfortable cycling my Firecracker in the corner, but I kind of have to. I'll go for the Ice Spirit for the P.E.K.K.A. I'm also going to Evo Larrys to like bait out the zap. He kind of has to zap them, and by the time he does it, it's already dead, and then I can just Knight for the Bandit. Alright, good defense. He doesn't have P.E.K.K.A, so I'm going to hog behind this Evo Knight to make it speedy. And I'm going to Firecracker for like the E-Wiz or something. Yeah, he's in an awkward position. Yeah, he has the E-Wiz late. I can go for an Ice Spirit, and my Hogrider is just getting so much damage. Yeah, that's already a good game. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Hog Eq 2.6 gameplay. In the next video, we'll be pushing to Ultimate Champion.